Hello and welcome, and I'm very happy to have you here. So this is Digital World. It's a online computer institute, a online ICT training institute where you can get to learn different ICT skills. Now, what we have done is we've been able to help Nigerians across different states of Nigeria. All we do is we train them online on the different tech programs, and with Digital World Tech Academy, you can get started in tech. I don't care your background, I don't care what you already know, as long as you can read and write. I can tell you for sure that you can become an expert in tech. You see, when it comes to learning a course with us, one of the things I've noticed in my time here is that it's not about how intelligent you are, it's about the determination and the willingness to learn. So as long as you're ready to learn, we are ready to teach. As long as we are ready to teach, you can get all the skills you need. There are international certification exams you can write after our programs, and there are other things that you can get to achieve. You can become a freelancer, you can work from home, you can work from anywhere. And I think that this is the solution to all your financial problems or your job seeking problems. And I think that once you get started in tech, for sure, all you just have to do is be ready to learn, and you would start making money and start getting the results and everything that you want in this space. All right, so in this video, quickly, I'm going to be telling you some of the things that we have, some of the courses that we have, and how you can get started in these courses. You see, when it comes to tech programs, I think that there's a lot of courses, there's a lot of programs, and there's a lot of areas that you can become a specialist. Now, it really boils down to you finding your niche. You really cannot do everything. That's the truth. You cannot become a cloud computing expert. You cannot become a Python expert, a JavaScript expert, and at the same time, you're a UI UX designer. You're good at AutoCAD. You're good at. So you can't do everything at once. So what is the best way to navigate your way to get started? If you know that you cannot do all these things at once, it all boils down to the fundamentals, right? So outside Nigeria, people don't really see the ICT fundamentals as a course. But then we know that the ICT fundamentals is very important, because many people don't even know how to use PowerPoint to do slides. They don't even know anything about operating systems. They don't even know anything about the G Suite. They don't know about the basic apps on G Suite they need for their day-to-day running. They don't know about troubleshooting. They don't know about being an IT support and all that. Right, so it really comes down to you starting from the very basics. Now, when you're done with the basics, well, that's ICT fundamentals, where you're going to learn how to use operating system, you're going to learn about G Suite, you're going to learn about Office packages, you're also going to learn about the basic IT support skills and all that. After you've done that, you might now want to go for any of the professional programs, right? You might want to go for any of the skills that can help you get a high-paying job. Now, let's talk about some of the high-tech in-demand skills. Right now, there are so many skills that if you learn and become a pro at it, you can start making a reasonable amount of money for yourself. So, one of those skills is programming. Some people call it coding too, and I think that it's one of the very most lucrative skills right now, because programmers are even paid higher than almost any other tech field, right? And the sweet thing about programming is that they are still on high demand, because there is still shortage of programmers out there, especially programmers that know how to do the right things. So there's a very wide range of fields for programmers, game developers, the people that work with softwares, people that build apps, so there's a lot of areas in the programming aspect. Learning languages like Python, C++, learning languages like JavaScript, learning languages like Kotlin, Swift, Ruby, and a lot more. Right, so you might want to start you might want to go into that field of becoming a programmer and being able to give out skills in that niche. Another one is cloud computing. Cloud computing, I cannot underestimate this, because many big companies are moving their services to the cloud. So it's all about you being able to render services over the internet and being able to work with big data, right? And I think that cloud computing is a major area you can get a lot of advantage from. And then the next one I want to talk about is an amazing skill. It's cybersecurity. You see, the cybersecurity field is one of the fields that is amazing. The number of people that are needed in that field. So, and there are so many areas when it comes to cybersecurity. There is the area of the pen testing, the forensic investigation, the ethical hacking, the cyber law, and policy builders. There's a whole lot of things that you can do from this cybersecurity field, and I think that is one of the hot courses that you can also study when it comes to programming. Right. Another one you want to look at is the UI UX design. UI UX design has now come to stay as one of the major areas that you can get advantage from. All right, guys, so I can go on and on talking about the different tech skills, but I don't want this video to be too long. So what I want to do is, if you want to have an inquiry session, you want somebody to talk to you, guide you one-on-one on the different areas so that you can make a decision on what you should do, there is going to be a button below this video. All you just have to do is click on that button so that you can be in a session with one of our representatives. Now they're going to walk you through the different areas, and you can make an informed decision of how the training works. Now our trainings are online and it's very easy. Now, why did we decide to make this training online? Now, why did we decide to make this training online? We see, if you've been to any of our webinars, you would know that it's very easy to learn from the comfort of your home. You can imagine the stress of using the road, the stress, and even the jobs that you're looking for. Most of them are remote jobs. So learning online is very easy, and I know that you might have questions at the back of your head about it. I want you to go ahead, join that consultation section, see how it looks like, and it's going to be just like that when you're having your classes, and it's an amazing experience. All right, guys, it's an amazing time with you guys. Book a consultation section with us, and you'll be glad that you did.